Amen. Amen. And just last question before I ask, what else is going on in all your other contacts as you reflect on your journey and where God has taken you from unbelief to belief to music to being a defender of the faith. What's one piece of advice you would give to, a young Christian who might be going, why did God create me? What does God want me to do? Does he want me to do music or does he want me to do coding? Does he want me to do this and that? Does he want me to go into ministry, apologetics, science, what have you?
Hmm. Well, my advice is based on my experience. I grew up thinking I was gonna be a professional musician, that's what my passion was, and that, it was a calling, and because it was a calling, that would define my life. That's what I was
Mm,
gonna do, that's what I was made to do, and it's not true. It didn't work that way. For some people, it might, but what made it difficult for me when the, opportunities in the music business went away is to have an understanding of calling if that wasn't it. And
mm,
so I came to understand that callings can only be for seasons sometimes. And my identity is not in the calling, it's in the caller. And that I
wow.
need to be adaptable to that because my calling, the way I understand it, is where my passion and my talent and my opportunities intersect. And if any one of those things goes away, then there's another calling that is getting teed up. And you need to be able to recognize it and follow God's leading in it and not idolatrize, have any one particular calling so that you miss it. And
Wow.
I had my identity as a professional musician was an idol to me, and the only way I could
Hmm.
recognize that is if it got taken away from me. And so I'm
Wow.
a much better person for having not ended up with success in the music business because that's my understanding right now of how God used that period in my life. Not all just because I had a certain success for a certain bit of time did not mean that had to be sustained. But if the idolatry of it made me feel obliged to it, and that made
Mm.
my reliance on the wrong thing. So don't make that mistake.